Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to do a style I call a flat twist ponytail. So in these pictures you see it's kind of old and dry, and then this picture shows it moisturized. So first we're going to start with an old flat twist ponytail. As you can see, the hair is kind of shaggy, it's dry, it needs moisture, it's screaming feed me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add some moisture to this old style. So what I do is I start with the current parts that are there. I take the ponytail loose and I'll go ahead and do one section at a time. Then I'll put the remaining hair back in a ponytail, and I'll go ahead and take down the section that I'm working on. It's secured with an elastic rubber band, and I'll take that out and untwist the hair. The hair is dry, so I'm going to be very careful trying to separate the hair to avoid breakage. Okay, so I'm taking down the twist carefully, just untwisting the flat twist. And then we're going to go ahead and do the lock method. So what I'll do is I'll start with the liquid, and I'm using my homemade moisturizing leave-in, and I have a video on that if you guys want to go ahead and check that out to see how it's made. But it just has aloe vera juice, some oils, essential oils, and the liquid's going to be separated when I first, use it. So I just go ahead and shake it up. I'll spray the section with the liquid. After I spray the section with the liquid, I'll go ahead and just massage that in, and you'll see that it'll kind of detangle the hair and add moisture to the hair. After that, I'll go with the oil, which is the O. I have an oil mixture where I use coconut oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, just a concoction of every oil that I have. That way I can get the benefit of all the oils. And then I'll go with the cream. My cream is in a spray bottle. It's like a concoction of the Kime tube leave-in. It's the Cantu shea butter. It has some aloe vera juice. It has some oils in it, some essential oils. And I just like to use it in a spray bottle. It just makes it easier to use. That way I'm not having to dip my hand into a container to get it out. And then after that, I'll use my shea butter. It's like a whipped shea butter that I added some coconut oil, some oils, and some essential oils to, and just made it nice and creamy. So I go ahead and I end with oil, the shea butter, to seal with. So my lock method is actually LOCS. It's the liquid, the oil, the cream, and then the shea butter to seal. So here I'm giving you a texture shot of her hair. That way you can just see the texture. I'm not too familiar with the hair typing system. What I do know is that she does have type 4 hair, because she does have the shrinkage. If you notice, when I stretch the hair up, you can see the true length, and when I'm not stretching the hair, it definitely shrinks. So I'm almost positive she's definitely a type 4, but as far as the ABC of the typing system, I don't know how to break it down that far. But as you can see, the hair is nice and moisturized, and my shea butter is nice and creamy, and I'll go ahead and add that to the hair just to seal off the LOC, the liquid, the oil, and the cream. So what I like to do is I like to make sure that I massage the products into the hair and just make sure it's nice and moisturized, and make sure that the ends definitely have moisture on it, because that is the oldest part of the hair. So you want to go ahead and make sure you massage all the products through, and definitely pay attention to the ends. And then I want to make sure I don't grab any hair from the other sections as I start my twisting. So I'll go ahead and I'll separate a small section of the hair real close to the hairline, and I'll go ahead and start my twist there, and I'll just start it as a single loose twist just to start off so that the twist starts nice and close to the hairline, and then I'll go ahead and start adding hair as I go and start the flat twist. So it's gonna be like you're French braiding the hair, but you're only using 2 strands, and you'll just pick up hair as you go. So I'll go ahead and twist that up, and once I get to the end of the twist, I'll go ahead and start, once I get to the end of the part, I'll go ahead and start loose twisting the ends. And once I get close to the end of the twist, maybe about a 1/2 inch left, I'll just twirl the ends around my finger and let the natural curl pattern just go ahead and seal off the ends. And then I'll take an elastic rubber band and secure the twist at the end of the part close to the scalp, and that just prevents the flat twist from untwisting. So I'm on to a new section, and I was just showing you guys the shrinkage and a little bit of her length. So once again, I'll start this section using the locks method. I'll go ahead and spray the liquid onto the section, and I'll just make sure I massage that through the hair, make sure I pay attention to the ends, and make sure the ends are nice and coated with the liquid. Once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead on to the oil. I'll massage the oil through, and once again, you want to make sure you pay attention to the ends and make sure the ends is nice and coated, moisturized. Once you're done with the liquid and the oil, you'll go ahead with the cream. And as I said before, my cream is in a spray bottle. It's diluted with some aloe vera juice, some oils. It's just a concoction of the Keme tube leave-in. I just like to put it in a spray bottle for convenience. And then once I finish with the cream, I'll go on to the whipped shea butter and just seal all that moisture in. And I'll go ahead and massage that throughout the hair, making sure I pay attention to the ends. And once I get all that moisture sealed in with the shea butter, I'll go ahead and start twisting the hair. Once again, I'll start at the hairline. I'll separate a small section of the hair to start twisting at the hairline, just to make sure that the twist starts as close to the hairline as possible. I'll go ahead and add hair as I continue with the flat twist all the way up to the end of the part. And once again, I'll secure that with an elastic rubber band, and make sure the ends is twisted all the way down, and then I'll coil the end of the twist with my finger just to seal the ends. So as I'm twisting the hair, I just make sure that the ends are not tangled. As I twist the hair up, I just make sure I bring my fingers all the way through to the ends, just to make sure that the tangles are out and there's nothing stopping. There's no breakage, there's no knots, no single strand knots. You just want to make sure that you follow through with your fingers all the way up to the end and through the end of the hair, just to prevent breakage. Okay, so once I get done with this section, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll start taking down the next section. And as I said before, the hair is dry, so when you take down dry hair, you want to be very careful to not break off the hair. You don't want to break the ends or any parts of the hair. So you want to be gentle when you're taking down the hair. And I'll just stretch the hair out and just show you basically just the length and how much shrinkage she has. But as I said before, when you're dealing with dry hair, you want to be as gentle as possible when you're taking it down, because you don't want the breakage. You want to avoid the breakage, and you want to be as gentle as possible. And you just want to go ahead and start the process over as far as the lock method for each section, and just keep the hair moisturized throughout the week. What I do to keep the hair moisturized is I'll go ahead and use the liquid. I'll just go ahead and shake it up because it has the oils in it, and I'll just mist the hair, and she's off. So as you can see, the hair is nice and moisturized. It looks fresh, and this style lasts about a week. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your support.